hello, we're the Cybermen, and we're gonna upgrade you because you're. And then you hear dum 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 dum, and then you hear the I cannot do the sound, but welcome to Recaps and Rants with Raul Rodriguez, or as I call it, I see everything, but Troy doesn't watch any TV.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
And he still haven't seen Supernatural season 1, and I really want to do all of the seasons recaps.
Okay, I know. Yes, I will watch it.
Also, I'm a producer, and it's already an order that you
is
see
okay.
Supernatural.
Okay, fine. You have to get. When's the date? Let's set the date. I need the date. When is it? When do I need to see it for?
But you haven't even seen season 1, so I think you need to see. I'm gonna give you the chance. The first week of April, you need to see already season 1.
Okay, first week of April for sure. We'll do a Supernatural discussion. I will watch as many as I can.
I think what you should do is by season. If you surprise me, you can see the first 2 seasons by the first week of April. Okay. That will be cool.
Cool. All right, that's what the plan will be. But yeah, welcome everybody to Recaps and Recaps. Recaps and Rants.
Supernatural. You only saw the pilot like a month ago, and you still haven't seen it.
Hey man, there's too many movies and TV. There's too much. I can't pick one, and I can't focus.
You know, talking about how have we done all of the recaps. If I can do it, why you can't do it?
Well, because you're better than me, Raul. You know that.
Well, I know that I'm better than you. You're better than me, you bastard.
But no, let's get into it, man. Let's divulge me in all of your TV goodness this week, because I know you've seen a lot.
A lot, because also we haven't done the recap thing for like the last 2-3 weeks.
True. That's true. Actually, why don't I just quickly say, because I don't want to like review it 100 like full, because I just want people to go see it. I did get to see the first 2 episodes of Atlanta season 2. The first episode was pretty good. It was like, I don't know. I find this show's really much like you're not watching a TV show. It just, everything seems very real. It's like you're just in the life of these 3 dudes trying to struggle in Atlanta making music. And Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, he's incredible. Lakeith Stanfield's amazing. The guy who plays Doughboy's amazing. So this show's awesome. But I saw the first 2 episodes and loved it. So people should go see that, because it's a good show.
I need to see that one also. Like, that's the thing. I see a lot of TV shows and I want to see new ones, and I don't have the time.
Me too. Time. I wish we just never slept. I wish we could just stay up 24/7 every day and just watch movies and TV for the rest of the life. That would be amazing.
That's why I want to be a vampire.
I would like to be a vampire too. But if I have a feeling if I'd become a vampire, I would like do some Lost Boys shit and start a gang.
Now, if I were a vampire, I would be a dramatic vampire. I would be like, I'm only gonna be a vampire and no one else.
Hey, if I was a vampire, I'd try to sell merchandise. I'd be like, hey guys, I'm a vampire. Come get your autographs. $50.
I will kill rich people without turning them into vampires.
Holy
and
shit.
I will get their money.
Holy shit, I know this is a TV recap show, but I just thought of the coolest movie. A vampire uses online bidding services to find who his victims are. And most of the time, it's like the people voting for rich celebrities and stuff. And that's how he picks his victims.
That's a cool premise, because in Supernatural Season 6, Episode 7, there's a vampire that uses Twilight fangirls to chat with another Twilight fangirls, posing as the characters from Twilight to get them to the real vampires.
That's hilarious.
For the vampires to kill those girls and to use them for blood event.
No way. So they actually referenced Twilight in the show?
Not the real Twilight.
Okay.
They use different names, but it's Twilight.
That's fucking fun. Okay, I will have those episodes done for April because I love this show.
Yeah, so that's in season 6, like episode 7, I think.
Okay, cool.
It's one of the cool episodes from season 6 because with a lot of the fandom, season 6 is the most hated one.
Well, why don't we jump into that first then? So what episodes of Supernatural have you seen and
I only saw the new one.
Okay.
Where your cousin shows up.
Oh yeah, how was he? I didn't watch it.
Oh, of course you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
You're a bad cousin.
Hey, I watched War of the Planet of the Apes. That matters.
Okay, so in this new episode, the Archangel Michael, he already developed his plan to get into our world because they're in the alternate universe.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, Jack, the son of Lucifer, and Mary Winchester escape, and they found alternate version Bobby, and Bobby wants to protect them, but then we see your cousin, he's the alternate universe version of Zachariah.
Oh, okay.
The Archangel Zachariah. He's not a vampire like you said. He's an archangel.
Oh, okay.
And so he was like a old like shoulder vibe to it, like a really violent version of Zachariah. He was not the sarcastic, funny version of Zachariah like in season 4 and 5. So I really like that difference. Now they're making a lot of differences between the Supernatural universe and the alternate universe. Your cousin was really good.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I'm gonna give you a spoiler. They killed him in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, I think he's been on that show like 3 or 4 times now, and they've killed him off each time.
Yeah, he's been portraying different characters.
That would be an awesome job, hey? Just being able to like come in every couple seasons and do a new character.
Yeah, it's also like in season 8 there was a vampire called Benny. He was a main character, but he was another vampire in season 2. And a lot of people will say, well, they're like, it's the same actor, almost wearing the same clothes, but the creator said, no, it's a different character.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad he
so
was good,
that episode was good. Was really good. And also, it made me sad every time because they show Bobby, and I'm like, oh, he's not coming back. He even says, because this version of Bobby says, Sam and Dean offered me to go to their universe, but I'm the only hope in this universe. There's no Sam and Dean Winchester. There's no Mary Winchester. They only have me to protect them. And I'm like, why are they doing this to me?
That's cool. I wanna watch this. Like I said, I'm excited now because this show is just bonkers and crazy, and I love everything you've told me about it.
And we're almost getting to 300.
Ooh. And Scooby Doo. That's man.
Oh my God! Already saw the promo. Oh my God! And also I'm gonna see it next week on the Paley Fest. I'm gonna see it a week earlier.
Can you can you record yourself going to that?
I think that I can because it's like on a private event.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fair. Look at you, all fancy, going to a private screening of Supernatural.
You know it. Oh. And it's gonna be on the Doubly Theater.
Oh, so that's gonna be awesome.
I'm like, bitch, please. Oh. Also, it was really expensive because you need to pay $60 for each TV show. And I was like, I wanted to see also Riverdale or Stranger Things. I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay for Supernatural because Supernatural was going to be the new episode and a Q&A. The other show is only Q&As. So Supernatural is worth it.
Yeah.
No,
cool.
but I'm really excited to see the Scooby-Doo thing. Oh my God, it's gonna be hilarious. And you need to see it. I already heard a lot of things that it's gonna be a standalone episode, so I want you to see it before reviewing it.
Okay,
that
I will.
episode.
That week, you have to remind me the day it comes out, and we'll
March 29th.
Okay, cool. Oh, so before we record our thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can do it separately.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So that was Supernatural. Why don't we shift gears? What was another show that you saw this week?
I saw 7 or 8 episodes of Doctor Who.
Ooh. Okay. So how was that?
Oh my god. I think that Doctor Who is already cracking on my top 10 because I smile, laugh, and I already cried like when I was watching Supernatural or Heroes or Gravity Falls. Like those are like my top 5 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And also like Doctor Who already makes me go through those emotions. They only needed to do one more, getting me angry with a storyline, like with Heroes or Supernatural. Like to crack my favorite because there were some really good episodes. Like there was this 2-parter called Rise of the Cybermen. This like some like robots. They create themselves. They take the brain of the humans and they put it in this robot man, and they take the humanity out of it. The brains are the ones that giving them power to this metal man, the Cybermen. And so that's why they thought, like, we're the Cybermen, and we're going to upgrade you. And then you're seeing the machines, how they take the humanity from the humans and put in the brain. And when the brain starts to seeing their human again, they tear like a black tear.
Mm-hmm.
It's really beautiful but horrifying at the same time. And so that was a really cool 2-parter because also the Doctor and Rose, they're trapped in an alternate universe, and they put out a rule that the TARDIS doesn't work in alternate universes. It only works in the universe timeline. It doesn't work in going into an alternate universe, in an alternate dimension. I was like, that's an interesting rule.
Yeah.
And so that was a really cool thing, seeing the alternate universe, how it played out, because in that alternate universe, Rose doesn't exist. And their parents never created her. So that was an interesting development. And also seeing Rose, seeing her father, because in this episode, her father in the alternate universe, he's successful. And in her timeline, their father died trying to be successful. So I really like how that dynamic and drama developed.
Yeah.
And then there was another great episode that followed that, when we see a guy that he has seen everything that has happened to London since season 1 until now. When that guy saw when the mannequin started to rise up, when the Slytherin wanted to destroy the Parliament, when that big spaceship in the premiere of season 2 wanted to destroy everyone by possessing all of the people with type A blood.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, wow, this is really cool, because we're seeing a regular guy that was on all of those events, and they create like a group that wanted to study the Doctor. And I wanted to catch him. But then a guy shows up that it was to make them go through with it, like to catch the Doctor. And the reveal was that person was an alien that enjoys to eat the people, and those people are trapped in the skin of this alien. And you seen all of the people like screaming like this. That was a good makeup. Remind me like that Freddy scene with all of the kids trapping his belly.
Oh yeah.
So there's like kind of that effect, like seeing all of the people like screaming to that main guy in this episode to escape that alien. And I was like, wow, this is horrifying but cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And also this episode, the Doctor and Rose, they only showed up for like 5 minutes. It's a 45-minute episode where the main focus is that guy and that group of people. And that was also very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so that was a really cool episode. And then we go to the finale, the two-parter, and it starts like this. Rose in a beach. Everybody has said to me that I'm not going to survive this. That a lot of people are always in danger with the doctor. A person told me that my future, that I wasn't going to die in battle. And this is the story of how I died. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready. And then you see, finally we get the answer what is Torchwood is. Torchwood is like a remember that I told you that Queen Victoria initiated Torchwood. It's a company that wants to study the doctor, but it wants to destroy the doctor at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, it's a company that wants to use alien technology to defend itself from the aliens. Remember that I told you in the premiere that the Prime Minister uses Torchwood to destroy the aliens. At the end, the Doctor gave them peace for them to escape. But then the Professor was like, I don't care. And then she kills those aliens at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was Torchwood. She was using Torchwood. And so now we're seeing Torchwood, they using all of the alien technology to defend them. And also that's the thing that I have liked at the same time, because in this Doctor Who universe, the United States and North Korea, all of those big empires and big governments that don't exist, only the British Empire is the most important empire that exists.
Cool.
So I really like it how Britain is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we see that Rose stumbles to like a big bowl of nothing that is giving Torchwood a power to develop some ghosts. That everybody's seeing these ghosts as maybe it's gonna be like there's regular people that they're playing with these ghosts. Like it could be like my grandfather or grandmother or my uncle that I have lost. Mm-hmm. And everybody has accepted this paranormal phenomenon. But they don't know that Torchwood is responsible for it. And so the Doctor says, this cannot be possible. Ghosts cannot exist. And so he notices that ball of nothing is the one giving them power to develop these ghosts, but they're not real ghosts. And that was the twist. That were Cybermen. All of the ghosts were Cybermen, and then we're seeing the Cybermen attacking people, hunting people down throughout the whole world, not only Britain. I was like, ooh, I liking this.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, but the Cybermen only existed in that alternate universe. And that was the reveal, that power, that nothing, were bringing stuff from that alternate universe to ours. And at the same time, Mikey, the boyfriend from Rose that stayed in the alternate universe in that two-parter earlier in the season, comes back. But also, Rose's father also shows up because they develop a technology from that team to travel to different universes. And so then even Dr. Who says, but what is in that thing? What is that thing that giving them power? And I was like, what is gonna be? It's gonna be like a creature that even the Doctor doesn't know. And the reveal is that the Daleks were the ones behind everything. And then you see the Daleks also going through Britain, also hunting people down. I was like, wow, the Cybermen and the Daleks destroying the world. I was like, wow, applause. I was like, especially because I hated the Daleks so much. And finally the Daleks were menacing. And then the final episode starts exactly with the same narration, Rose saying that how she's gonna die. And we're seeing the battle and how they're gonna stop everything. at the end, and I'm gonna spoil it, but at the end, Rose wants to stay, doesn't want to go to the alternate universe to be safe. And at the end, the doctor, they stop all of the Cybermen and the Daleks, but at the end, Rose almost getting sucked into that nothing, to that ball. It's like a hell. That's the thing that the doctor says, that universe that descended the Daleks and the Cybermen. But then Rose almost getting sucked in, but then Rose's father from the alternate universe shows up and grabs Rose. And Rose now, she's trapped in the alternate universe because even the father said, well, that thing is already destroyed. We cannot use their technology anymore. We cannot go back to that universe anymore. And so Rose, she's really sad. She's destroyed because she cannot see the doctor anymore. And then we pick up in that, also in that beach. And then the doctor uses the power of the sun to project himself like a projection, like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, to go to that alternate universe to say goodbye to Rose one last time. And Rose says, but I wanted to be with you. Like, that's the other thing throughout the whole show. Like, Rose wanted to say to the doctor that she loved him. And she says, but I love you. And the doctor says, I know, Rose Starter. And she wanted to say, and then, boom. The thing collapses, and Rose, you see her crying because the doctor never got the chance to tell her that she loved her too. And that was the end of Rose Starter's arc. That the way that she died because she didn't have the doctor anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, oh no. I was crying. And that was the end of season 2.
Huh. Wow. And now you're on season 3 now, or did you start it?
I still haven't started season 3. Okay. I'm still recuperating from season 2.
Well, yeah, no kidding. That's amazing.
Yeah, and now we go to the next show, How to Get Away with Murder.
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh, there were some 2 great episodes. Number 1 was the crossover between How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really good, especially because I have never seen Scandal before. So I get the vibe of the show really quickly. It was a really good episode. Also, the next episode, we see more of what happened to Wes. Because if I told you, like, Wes, he's the character that dies, the main character that dies in season 3.
Yeah.
And so now we know more about what happened the day that he died, more details. So that was a really cool thing. And also they gave like a crazy cool twist at the end because next episode, this week is the season finale. And so the season finales are really crazy. And so I'm hoping how they're going to pull it off.
Yeah. This is cool. I want, this is Viola Davis, right? She's in this one?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see all these shows you're going to actually talk about. I want to, at some point, watch.
But you're never going to do it.
Yeah, probably not. You'll have to pay me.
Oh, you really need to take that pill from that movie that I had never seen, Limitless, to be never sleep and be so really smart and all of that things.
I would do it. Give it. I'll call up Bradley Cooper.
I will also get that pill. I would really like it also.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but then going to the next show.
Yeah.
Riverdale.
Ooh, yeah. Talking about Tumblr shows.
Oh, you bastard.
Just kidding. This show's cool.
I'm getting a little frustrated.
Okay.
Because Riverdale is still going into that thin line between going Pretty Little Liars crap and trying to do them. Oh, I don't know what the show wants to be anymore. And There's a lot of things that I like. I really like how the storylines are progressing, but I'm not liking the decisions of the characters.
Well, is the Sprouse kid still in it?
Yes, he's a main character.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, the thing that I have said it many times, the big mistake of Riverdale right now is they didn't need to do a 22 episodes arc. That's the thing, because season 1 was so good, because season 1 was 13 episodes.
Yeah. When I honestly, this might be, I have no opinion on television, obviously, because I don't really watch it. But if I had to say, I hate shows that are so long like that. Like, that's why I love miniseries like The Night Of and True Detective and like Atlanta. You know, it's like 10 or 11 episodes per season, but it's perfect. There's no filler. It's all important information. So.
Yeah, that's the thing with Riverdale right now. There's a lot of filler.
Aww. That sucks.
I'm still gonna see it because I like the characters so much, and also because of my bae, Camila Mendes, Veronica. And that's why I'm still gonna watch it, but that's the thing, I even said it to one customer. For me, Riverdale season 1 was must-watch TV. I needed to see it every week. Season 2, I binged like 3 or 4 episodes at a time. That's how much I'm not that interested in Riverdale anymore.
What would they have to do to get you into it?
Cut off the filler.
Okay.
Cut off the filler. Make it 12 episodes again. Trying to cut off some characters, because there were so many characters that they were not important to the main storyline, like in season 1, but they're trying to expand them in season 2, and then they forgot about them.
I hate when they do that.
Like the villain of season 1, the red hair girl, I forgot her name, Cheryl Blossom. She was so important in season 1, and in season 2 she's like, oh, I'm not important anymore, but I'm still here. That's the thing that I have hated of this season. Cheryl Blossom was so cool as a villain, and she's not like, I'm a villain, but I wanted to be one of you guys also, yay. I'm like, oh no. Like, I need to send you this. This a cool YouTuber that I follow. It's called Alex Myers. He does some videos called Riverdale is a Mess. And he has a lot of cool things to say, but there's some things that I don't agree with. But he's really funny.
Awesome. Yeah, send me the link, and we can put it in the description, too.
Yeah. Also, he does some Pretty Little Liars one. I was like, oh, dude. No, dude. He has only seen, like, the first 3 episodes of Pretty Little Liars, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna go crazy if you see until season 6.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, and also going to the next show, The Middle.
Ooh, here we go.
You writers, you did it again. Keeping up with the suspense between Sean and Sue. You bastards. Yet again. There's an episode when Brick, he always says to the family, why no one listens to me? I always wanted to be noticed. And then at the same time in that episode, he started receiving gifts. He received some chocolates, some flowers, and another random gifts. And he thinks that maybe the universe or someone is giving them someone to notice him. Then the reveal in that episode was he received some note that says, come meet me at 2 and I'm gonna confess you how I feel. So Brick thinks that maybe it's his girlfriend. But no. The note was for Sue. It was Sean waiting for Sue and in a fountain to confess to Sue that she loves her. And of course, the one that was ridiculous was Brick. So Sue doesn't show up. And I'm like, oh, you bastard. And then the next episode, Sue celebrates that she's 21. And so she goes with Frankie to celebrate. And so she discovers all of the different drinks. And she's really hammered. And then she goes with her new boyfriend, that guy that she kissed on New Year's. But at the end, even though she's drunk, she breaks up with him. And then Sean shows up. And Sean helps her going to bed and everything, like to being nice to her. And she even sees her sleeping. I was like, oh, Sue heck. I would like you for notice me that I love you. But until you notice is when I'm gonna tell you. And I'm like, oh my God, you bastards. And that was the middle.
Okay. How many more episodes this season?
Like 5, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be the final 5 episodes.
That's sad.
Yeah. I'm not ready. And now we go with Modern Family. It was some good episodes, nothing out of the ordinary. Those were okay. Will and Grace, there was a really funny episode when Grace hooks up with a guy from a bar.
Mm-hmm.
But then she already hooked up with another guy in her building. And she noticed that guy from the building is the father of the guy from the bar. And then the grandfather of that guy from the bar is the father of that guy. And that was her teacher in college. So Grace notices that she slept with a whole generation of men from the same family. That was a really funny episode.
That's cool.
And also,
this show sounds
the
awesome.
episode that I saw from Will and Grace is when Grace and Will go to a baby shower. Will notices the power of Instagram when he's stalking an old boyfriend, and 2 girls says, "No, you idiot! You don't need to like an old post from him. You already screwed everything up." And the other girl was like, "But what if he wants to go back with him?" "No, you bastard!" And they're all fighting over Will. That was really funny, and also seeing Grace being snarky because she doesn't have children, and she has to say, "Oh, you don't have any children. Oh, that's sad." And she's like, "Oh, you bitch," and that she's writing bad things about all of the women in that baby shower. And then seeing Karen taking care of the kids from Jack from their acting class and making them doing a lot of curtains, using them as slaves. That was also really funny. And so yeah, Will and Grace has been funny as always.
Well, that's the thing. At least with these last 3 shows, at least Modern Family, The Middle, and Will and Grace. And I feel like I say this every episode of the show, but it's like I love shows that they are just constantly just fun. It's always the same. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't get. It's almost like oh shoot, what was that other one with the family? The flashback to you watch.
Young Sheldon.
Well, that too, but the one with the
the Goldberg.
Yeah. It's like that show too. It's just like it's the same, just great episodes each week. So that's awesome. Mm-hmm. I like shows that are consistent.
Yeah, and also I catch up on Young Sheldon. Nothing new happened. I thought they were gonna reveal more about the father. They still haven't revealed more. Mm-hmm. Big Bang Theory was meh as always.
I did catch talking about television. I did end up watching X-Files this week too.
Ooh, tell me.
Now this episode is actually one of those ones where I'm like, if you haven't watched this season, this is one of the episodes that's like a must watch. It's called Familiar, and it's Mulder and Scully. They pretty much suspect that darker forces are at play when they find a little boy who looks like he was attacked by an animal.
Okay.
But let me just tell you, it has witchcraft. It has it reminded me of Brigsby Bear because they made a cartoon character that is involved in the part of the episode. There's a pedophile who is involved, and it's so incredible. One of the coolest X-Files episodes I've seen in the last little bit.
I need to see that movie, Brigsby Bear.
It's good. Seen it. Really, really good. But yeah, that was the only other.
I know it was
TV
in
show.
your top 10.
Yeah, I loved it. I'll pitch my. I'm kind of creating my own Brigsby Bear movie because I want to make something better than what Brigsby Bear was. But I love that movie. And
I think that's all of the show that I have seen.
Oh, okay, cool.
This Is Us also.
Oh, This Is Us.
These 2 episodes didn't make me cry, but they were really good. There was an episode when almost all of the family goes to Vegas to celebrate Kate and Toby's bachelor and bachelorette parties. Yeah. And also there was some drama with Randall and that foster kid that has shown up since the first episode of this season.
Yeah.
And then we go to the last episode because today is the finale. The last episode from last week was a whole episode focused on that foster child. Her name is Deja. It's almost like, this is a weird choice for an episode to make a standalone episode only about her.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I heard that a lot of the fandom really didn't like that episode at all.
Yeah.
And I think the big mistake was because we needed to see more of the brothers in that episode for being to be balanced. Because I think that's a thing that maybe what not a lot of the fandom like that episode because it was so heavily focused on that kid. Even though the kid, she is great.
Yeah.
But she's not a likable character.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you don't attach yourself to the character, then you're not going to like the kids and all the rest of the supporting cast.
Yeah, and also I wonder what's going to happen in the finale. Especially because, like I told you in past episodes, they finally revealed how Jack died. And that's the other thing. Is Milo Ventimiglia going to show up still in flashbacks? Or is Milo Ventimiglia already gone from the show? That's one of my worries for the future of This Is Us.
And are they doing another season after this one?
Yeah.
I guess it's so popular. I would be surprised if they didn't.
Like, I think I heard 10, almost 15 million people per week watch This Is Us on NBC.
How much people watch The Walking Dead?
7?
My dad. He's the only one.
Oh my god. You will never try to see The Walking Dead again. I will never try to watch it again. That's how much I hate it right now.
Yeah, my dad was watching it yesterday, and I just left the room. I'm like, nope, not happening.
Also, talking about shows that I haven't forgotten, I still haven't seen the new season of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'm gonna try to see these 3 episodes on this week.
I watched the pilot of that when I watched the Evil Dead movies back when I was reviewing them on the show.
It's a really good show.
It's really, really good. Yeah, I like what I've seen.
I noticed a trend that you only like to see 2 episodes of each show.
I like it depends on the show. There's some stuff I'm like, okay, I'll check out the first episode so I kind of know what it's about and what the tone is, and then when I have a chance, I'll watch the whole season. But I can't get dedicated to watching anything right now. It's weird. I can watch movies easily. That's why I've watched tons of movies, obviously. But TV shows, I just feel like it's such a huge investment for the whole.
I think you need to be more open for TV shows because, right now, you're gonna be a future filmmaker, and I also want to be one.
Well, no. It's not that I don't like them. I obviously love television. I think it's incredible. If anything, TV has gotten better than movies in the last little bit. I would rather direct a True Detective than a movie at this point. I think that would be insane. Or like a Mindhunter. But
you need to see more TV shows.
But the point is, I don't want to sit. I mean, I guess I probably could watch one episode a night. I could do that probably, but I like watching it all together. That's my problem. And I hate sitting there for 9 hours for some shows. So I just have to watch them a little bit at a time and not just try to knock it all off in one sitting.
Yeah, I think it depends on the show. Like, for example, Supernatural. It's a big show.
Yeah.
It's 22 episodes per season. Like, if I were you, I would do the same thing that I'm doing with Doctor Who. I watch an episode per day. There's some days that I can see 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should
especially
do that.
because it's 40 minutes long.
Yeah, they're not bad.
And so for you, like with Supernatural, I would at least try to see 5 episodes a week, or 6.
And that's easy. I should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If not
you
more.
can do it.
Hey, that's true. I can. And we'll
also
post everything on
I
April
want
1st.
you to see, because I would like to recommend you my favorite episode of Supernatural, like the meta episodes. But they give a lot of hints of the storylines, and I'm like, I want you to
just
see
watch
them,
it. Yeah, that's true,
without knowing anything from the main storyline.
Yeah, I will watch it. I know, Raul. I know, I suck.
Especially because you said that you liked the pilot in the episode that you saw, Yellow Fever. I'm surprised that you still haven't. By now, the way that you try to see TV shows, if you would have seen something, you will be already like in episode 10 of season 1.
True. I know. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll get better. That's my my New Year's resolution I just made for myself this year. I'll get better by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Or by the end of the month.
For myself, I'm going to try to read more books.
Books suck. Watch movies. But anyway, yeah, that was probably the 5th episode of Recaps and Rants with the god, Raul Rodriguez. As always, I am your co-host, Troy Loxton. Was there anything else you wanted to mention, Raul, before we pull the plug on today's episode?
Also, like, you can follow me at RobertDCino. So, things that I haven't seen, I want to see also, like, HBO shows. I want to see Big Little Lies.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole True Detective, because I did the Troy. I only saw the first 2 episodes of True Detective.
Is that going to be a new term? We did a Troy. That's just watching the...
Yeah.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right. Well.
And you can pull the plug.
And you can please go check out the newest episode of the Monday Show, which is also posted today, where we reviewed A Wrinkle in Time, Gringo, Strangers Pray at Night, Thoroughbreds. Yeah. So check that out. We also have actually tomorrow you could watch a brand new episode of Vinyl, which is a new music podcast that I host with my friend Austin, and we're talking about a rapper, Immortal Technique, who is honestly, he's really, really good. So please check that out. And Raul had a couple Schmodown reactions on the channel as well. So check that out. But with that being said, peace out.
Bye-bye.